Hi guys, sorry I'm late again. I know I've been pretty bad with being on time on my day lately, but instead of making up a whole bunch of excuses, I am just going to launch right into our theme this week, because excuses are boring. So this week, our theme is embarrassing horse stories, and I have a pretty good one. Last year, at one of my first one-day events, I don't know about you guys, but here we do dressage, jumping, and then cross country. So I did dressage, jumping, they were all fine. When I got around time for cross country, it was both my and my horse's only second time doing it, and it was at a new course that we'd never been to before. So she was pretty green, so I took it really slow along the course, and it was going pretty good. I think we had maybe one refusal or something, and it's going pretty good. And all of a sudden we come up to the top of a hill, and my stirrup breaks. Like, totally just, the whole stirrup just fell off, the whole stirrup leather and the iron just fell off the saddle. So, I don't really know what to do, so I kind of went off to the side of the track, got off, went and found my stirrup, and then tried to put it back on, but it was broken, so I was trying to figure out how to do that. And then, as I'm trying to do that, someone else comes galloping up from behind, I guess the rider that left, after me, and since I'd been going so slow because I had a green horse, she'd caught right up to me, and I was right in her way, so it was really embarrassing, and she was confused. She didn't realize that I was still on course, because she didn't understand how I could be so close to her, and I had to explain that I had just gone really, really slow, and it was embarrassing because she was obviously better than me and didn't have to go slow. She was galloping the whole thing. So I finally got back on, fixed my stirrup, got back on, asked one of the jump judges if I was okay to continue, and I kept going, and it was fine. And then, as I got to the end of the course, I could see my coach. She was waiting at the finish line, and she was waiting off to the side, and I guess just the flags, I don't know if you guys know, but at the end of a cross-country course, there are two flags, a white flag and a red flag, and you have to go between them. I guess they weren't that visible, because somehow I missed going through the finish line, but I didn't notice. There's this big open area, and with a bunch of people waiting and the timers, people that are watching to make sure you go through. And I guess I just missed it and ended up going to the side of the finish line. So I didn't end up going to the finish line, but I didn't notice it. So later that day, when I posted the results, I was really confused as to why I'd been eliminated, because at first I thought it was because I stopped and got off, but I checked the rules, and you're allowed to stop and get off and fix your tack and not be eliminated for that, so I didn't know what it was until we asked one of the officials, and they told us that I hadn't crossed the finish line. So that was pretty embarrassing, and I'm sure next time and from now on I will always remember to cross the finish line. So that's my embarrassing horse story. So yeah, I don't know about anyone else, but if you've seen John's video and stuff on your pants about The Great Gatsby, a bunch of nerd fighters are reading that along with John, and he's going to be doing videos discussing it, about reading it critically. And so I've started reading that, and at first I thought it'd be easy because it's such a short book, but it's actually quite tough to read. It's the way it's written is not simple, not easy. It takes a lot of thinking. So I think I'm about 3 or 4 chapters in on that, which is pretty good. So yeah, in other news, I don't know about where you guys live, but right now it's incredibly hot where I live. I think yesterday it was about 30 or 32 Celsius, and that's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, I think, so that's pretty hot. Well, for where I live, it's pretty hot. And our air conditioning was broken, to top it all off, so that was fun. Spent 2 days with no AC, but it's fixed now, just as the heat wave's ending, of course. Oh, also, I have a Goodreads account now. I'm going to link to it in the doobly-doo, and it was Brooke's idea. She suggested I get one, and I didn't really know what it was, so I went and found out, and it's pretty cool. And so yeah, you can check that out if you feel so inclined. So yesterday, while I was not making a video, I was just kind of bored sitting inside my house because it was incredibly hot outside. So I found a couple cool things to do to keep me from dying of boredom. I made this. It is a paper TARDIS from the show Doctor Who. I don't know if you guys watched that or not, but I've recently gotten into that. And it was just like something, a pattern that you printed out, and then I glued it on top of some cardboard and then had to fold and cut in all these specific places and made this little 3D thing. And another thing I found online, I think it was on Instructables.com, is I made a wand right here. See if I can focus. Yeah. So that's my wand. That was pretty fun because I didn't have one before, which, you know, it's a bit late on the whole Harry Potter fandom thing, but that was a fun thing to do. I'll link to both of these crafts, the websites where you can find the instructions for them if you're interested. And this one is just made out of like paper rolled up and then stuffed with Kleenex in the middle, and then used glue gun to make the little twirly details and then painted it. So it's pretty easy and pretty fun. And yeah, that's how I survived the heat wave. And again, I'm really sorry about the late upload. I know I've been really bad and I'll try to do better. So yeah, I will see you on Monday, Brooke. Bye!